Hi everyone, my name is Valentina Flores. Good morning, professor and classmates. Today, I'm going to talk about the impact of plastic in environmental pollution. All right, so every year, millions of tons of plastic end up in the ocean, rivers, and lakes. The plastic pollution has become a global problem because it affects the nature, animals, and even the human health. According to environmental reports, between 19 and 23 millions of tons of plastic waste enter into the aquatic systems every year. This pollution damages biodiversity and affects ecosystems around the world. So first, the plastic causes serious damage to the oceans and marine life. The plastic waste can take between 20 and 500 years to decompose, and in some cases, it never completely disappears. Over time, the plastics break down in little very particles called microplastics. These particles accumulate in the oceans and are often eaten by fish, turtles, birds, and other marine life. As a result, many species suffer injuries, starvation, and even death because of plastic pollution. The second one is how the pollution affects the human health. So these microplastics are tiny particles that can enter into our bodies through the food, drinking water, and even the air that we breathe. So the scientists have found microplastic in the human blood, lungs, and even the placentas. So although the research are still studying how that's going to affect in the future, and this raises important concerns about how plastic can maybe affect our health in the future. The last one is how the production of plastic requires large amount of oil. All right, so oil, natural gas, and also the water. This process creates greenhouse emissions, which contribute to the climate change. And in addition, when the plastic is thrown away improperly, it pollutes the land, air, and the water, creating long-term environmental problems. So, in conclusion, the plastic pollution is very affecting our planet at almost every level. It damages oceans, harms wildlife, contributes to the climate change, and in many even affects the human health. This is a global issue, so the governments and communities needs to take more seriously. However, we can also make small changes in our daily lives. So, for example, we can reduce the plastic use, recycle more, and choose reusable products whenever it's possible. The small actions can make the big difference in protecting our environment. Thank you so much.